I would want to say, parents, let us help our children to be independent. I am looking at the future of these children. If we cannot help them now or here and now, we as parents are going to feel it in the future. We are a school of students with autism and learning disability. We actually have been in establishment for 30 years. This year will be our 30th anniversary. 2023, we have started from 1993. We are excited. 30 years is really a long time. We have come from so far, and 30 years, it's good. We are planning several things. We will be meeting with the PTA board later, and we'll be planning for our 30th anniversary, which is in April, so we have a good amount of time to have plans set out for it.
Is there anything specific that you're looking forward to accomplish this year?
Yes, well, definitely we want to focus on training teachers and training parents. We definitely want some more companies to come on board to join us in this celebration, to have a more recognition, not only of the school, but of children with autism. We want persons to, so it's going to be an awareness, a more opening for this school, Promise Learning Center, and what we have been doing here, and inviting persons on board to assist as much as possible. And we want to make sure that our parents are catered for in such a way that they can know that yes, we have something to say. After 30 years, we can help parents in such a way. We definitely need more teachers, more assistants, more shadows on board, because basically each child that we have here, they have different spectrum or different ways of showing their autism. So we definitely need individuals to have one-on-one with our children. Once our teachers that comes here basically have their educational background already, and some of them have been on training or teaching experience. So we need experienced persons. If not, when they come here, we will introduce them to the foundation, and we will introduce them to how to teach our children. Because the founder, she started out with the love for these children. Introducing these children to us, we continue with that love. We have this special love for the children. Each time a child comes in, it's like so excited, something new. And it's like starting all over again, just to get to know this new child and get to be able to teach this new child and be able to help the parents, to help them to become independent. It might not work for everyone because of the severity, but Promise continue to open the doors to parents and students who need help, especially those with autism. So now being 30 years, it's overwhelming that we are still here, thank God, despite the challenges, and there are a lot of challenges coming from every side, not only in the education field, finance, parents are struggling, everybody is feeling it, teachers are going through, but yet we are still here because of the love that we have for our children and the family. We basically call ourselves Promise Family. Over the course of time, we have done excellent in music, and we are doing excellent in music. That's one of our strengths. Over the course of time also, there is art and craft that children really display their artwork. There is also, we have students who have done exceptionally well in swimming. They were part of the Special Olympics swimming, and they've gone abroad to travel, and they have come with their gold medal and their bronze and silver medal. Sports have been excellent. So there are some areas that we've zoomed in on that there are children who are exceptional, so we help them, we push them so that they can join the society in competing and achieving their goals. We definitely need more schools that only cater to children with autism, because we recognize that more children are being recognized now. They have been hidden for a while, but you are seeing them more now. They probably have been going to basic school or the kindergarten school at the early age, but once being assessed after age 3 to 4, you realize that there are more students even now in the regular schools that has autism, and then they are not able to achieve because the teachers, one, may not able to cater to their needs, because most of them definitely need the one-on-one. Most of them definitely need a special education setting, and most of them definitely need hands-on things that will help them. Like they need the gadgets to help them. They're going to need the hands-on things that will definitely push them more to assist. I would want to say, parents, let us help our children to be independent. I am looking at the future of these children. If we cannot help them now or here and now, we as parents are going to feel it in the future. It's going to be on you to stay home from work. It's going to be on you to retire early. It's going to be on you to just be doing everything for your child, because you have not taken the time from early, because they always say early stimulation is key. So if you have not taken the time to push from early, then you're going to feel it in the end.
We actually want to make Promise the ideal institution for kids with autism and learning disabilities here in Jamaica. We have many plans for the teaching here, the classrooms, the environment, and the overall atmosphere here at Promise. Some of these plans are quite difficult to achieve because we have multiple challenges. For example, we have an expansion issue. We every single year, every semester, we get new students, we get new parents coming in wanting to enroll their child here, and our main issue is the capacity. Our classrooms are big, but the more kids we have is the less room we have. And we don't want to have an overcrowded classroom because that doesn't help learning at all, right? Now, the property is quite big, but of course, more kids, the property gets really small. So we would definitely like to have a bigger institution, a bigger property, so the kids can feel comfortable and safe and don't have to be, too much close proximity kind of vibe. Funding is our next issue because most of our funding for Promise actually comes through fundraisers that we have here. The PTA does a really great job and they try their hardest to get money to facilitate the classrooms, the students, and any materials that we need for the kids. Our funding also comes from some organizations that, for example, the Kiwanis. They would come in and they would do different projects and stuff. Sometimes it's not monetary, but most times it's just projects where persons will come in and remodel or repaint or something, right? But we are a non-profit organization, so we don't really have a lot of income. Aside from school fees, the income is not really there as such. We want to actually partner with persons overseas to get their training and their expertise here in Jamaica to work with our kids because we know for a fact that we are short on teachers, as I said earlier. But there are persons and organizations overseas in the US, the Canada, that can actually help us to work with our kids and to meet the goals that we're trying to have with our kids here at Promise. We did have a partnership with the Anderson School for Autism in New York, Poughkeepsie, and we did a program with them where we were able to send two persons to New York for 2 years for training and to return to bring all that information, all that skill set here at Promise. And that was brilliant. But that had a lot of limitations, and that was in the middle of COVID. So after that, it was a lot of issues and setbacks and all that stuff. But we want to do something like that again and have more of that. So have persons from the US stay here in Jamaica, work with us, work with our kids, even for like a couple of months, and then return. We actually do have a soundproof room that we have our kids, use in sense where if they can't actually work in the classroom because of any sensory issues, we pull them out of the classroom and work with them in that sensory room. That room was created solely from the Digital Walk Around grant that we received. We actually want to thank Digital Foundation for that grant because that room has revolutionized our learning environment. Every single year, our kids come here and they experience the room in different aspects, whether it's to de-stress, a break out of the classroom, a break out of the noise, because we have a lot of classrooms and a lot of kids, and a lot of them have sensory issues, especially in the sense of sound. So that room has been a blessing. pretty much. We have other persons who has helped us over the years. For example, Bert's Auto Parts. There are neighbors right next to us, and they once they started to Bert's as our neighbors, they actually have helped us throughout the years for anything we need, for example, funding and for the learning environment. They're always wondering how can they help to enhance the learning, and we'd like to thank them a lot. So we are actually welcoming other organizations and institutions who would like to partner with us to enhance the learning environment here at Promise. And most of all, Ministry of Education, they have been a blessing to us, and they've always helped us and always wanting to know how are you guys going to enhance, because they want to know that their kids that they're even sending to us are getting the utmost best treatment and the best learning here at Promise. So I want to thank Ministry of Education as well.